What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great weekend so far, a productive weekend so far. Right now, just going over the weekly, just doing a weekly trade recap. Seeing where we could have done better at, where we could have made more money at, and what happened. So what happened? So if we look at the weekly time frame, as you can see, we are in a CRT. We are in a candle range. We are in a bearish CRT. Price stabbed into this high, this candle range high, this bearish key level, as you can say, and then dumped all the way down, opening up here. So we had a little price open up above, a little bit manipulation up top. You know, not too much, just almost like 150 points or so, around there, over a little, maybe like 200 points or so. And then the rest, price dumped. Price filled. Well, if we take a look on MES, we can see that price, filled the 50% key level here. Okay, now let's go to the daily time frame. Let's start from Monday. What happened? Monday opened up a lot of manipulation. You can say price opened up, made people think that we were going to be bullish, but no, this was the indicating factor, because this range high right here is is super powerful. And why do I say that? Because this is a candle that distributed all the way up until the range high, until the CRT high, stabbed into it, convinced people that we were going to continue bullish. So this single candle right here, liquidated liquidated the range high, the bearish key level. So that's why these range highs and these range lows essentially, are so powerful, and offer so much, resistance and volatility once price hit them, because you know they're so powerful, and they're really, really big indicators, on what's going to happen. So a lot of manipulation. Price opened up with then Tuesday minimal manipulation. Since we had 2 days of straight manipulation, the market makers, they decided to open up a little manipulation, literally an Asia session, and dump all the way until price ended in New York. So just a straight, clear, thick, down close candle. Obviously, around here we had a lot of manipulation up. Price went back up, but then price traveled back down, as you can see. And now, essentially, I would call this the new CRT. With this, I would say that this is the new CRT that we're in. So you can say this is accumulation distribution. Honestly, I believe that they're kind of the same. So, you can say this is candle one. This is a new candle that we're in. This is a new range that we're in. A lot of manipulation, a little bit distribution, and then manipulation right here as well. I took a loss this day on my funded, not my proudest moment, because I genuinely thought that price was going to continue up higher, and I was wrong. And I have to be fully transparent. I got pretty distraught by it, because I'm in my head. I'm like, how can I be wrong? I was just, in a good winning streak. I was making good money. How I can't be wrong? How am I wrong? How am I getting stopped out? And I had to, we have to realize, and go over our mistakes, that if we're wrong, we're wrong. We have to follow our system. And sadly, I didn't follow my system, so I lost more money than I should have, which is not my proudest moment. And I'm pray to God, that I don't blow this funded account, and that I continue to, I build my account back up. But yeah, this was, this sometimes we always need reminders. We have to follow our system. We're not always going to have the best days. Sometimes, we can be wrong, and it sucks to know you're wrong, because it's like, oh, I put so much time and effort into this. How am I wrong? How am I wrong? How am I wrong? We have to sit back, analyze, reflect, and realize the market's always right regardless. There's people winning, there's people losing. I'm not going to be losing forever. I'm going to be winning way more than I lose, but it's always mitigating risk, managing my account the right way because I know I'm going to be rich, wealthy, and successful from trading, from crypto, from whatever endeavor I choose to go on. I'm going to be wealthy and successful, and I have a great passion for trading. When you have a passion for something, it obviously hurts you a lot more when stuff doesn't go your way. But at the end of the day, we're adults. I'm an adult. I'm not crazy old. I'm only 19 years old. I'm only 19 years old right now. Nevertheless, I'm still an adult. So I have to manage my emotions better, not get so distraught. And that's a warning tale to other traders. Trading is a long game. Trading is a trading is a isn't a day thing. What do I mean by that? And the most successful traders, in my opinion, they trade for the long term. They don't measure their success off of just one day of trading. You can measure your success off of a week of trading, off of 2 weeks, a month of trading. That's where you know that's the right mindset to have, because if you're just trading day by day, you're gonna get in your head too much because, oh, I lost this. You're just gonna be so eager for market open up, or you're gonna be so eager to stand and trade. That's losing, or enter in twice, or move your stop loss when you should not be doing that at all. You shouldn't be doing that at all. You have to always follow our rules. Something else that I want to say, is fuck, what do I want to say? It just slipped my mind. No, we have to always follow our rules. Be patient. You know, be mindful of what we're doing, because if you don't want, don't do something. If you don't want to feel guilty the next day, don't do it. Because the next day is going to come, and time flies. Time flies. This week is already over. We were just in the beginning of the week, and now a new week is about to begin. And next thing you know, this week is going to be done, just like that, just in a snap of a finger. This new week is going to be done. And it's a gift and a curse. Because we have time, but at the same time, we don't have time. Because to at the because you never know when's your last. You never know when's your last day. And I know I'm going a little bit off topic, but it's just something to keep in mind. You know, but nevertheless, let's move on. So Tuesday, big dump. Wednesday, manipulation. I caught a win. I caught a win. Did I catch a win this day? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I don't remember actually. I caught a win. I think, yeah, I did, because I requested a payout here. No, I requested a payout here. I think no, I requested a payout here, or to fuck. I don't fucking remember. Fuck. But yeah, I requested a payout. I believe here. I believe Tuesday I requested a payout. Yeah, and then I requested a payout Tuesday. These 2 days I got a winning day. This day I got a losing day. But nevertheless, we're gonna get a payout again, bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, you're gonna pass these accounts, bro. I'm gonna get more accounts, God willing, as well. So, yeah. So price was super bearish this week, and then this was the only bullish day, the only green day that we ended off of. And actually, I'm honestly thinking about changing my. I'm honestly, because like right now, my directional bias is kind of like skewed, because in a higher time frame, we're super bearish, but you always want to trust the CRT and trade day by day as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. You can see price open up, manipulation, pretty much a lot of manipulation, a straight distribution down, a little bit of manipulation again, right before the target is hit, or yeah, a little bit of manipulation here, then dump all the way down. So yeah, man, this is a good week. insightful week. I'm grateful that I was able to trade, especially on my funded. Going to get these bad boys passed. Thinking about getting. Uh, I'm going to most likely get two more accounts. God willing, going to get two more accounts. Hopefully Monday. Yeah, I'm most likely going to buy them Monday or Tuesday. It just depends, And God willing, pass those two as well. And something that I've been realizing too as well, I want I'm gonna like I want to get these accounts, passed as soon as possible because I don't want to be flicking in between fundeds and evals when I'm trading. So I just want to just have just five straight fundeds, pass them. So hopefully I pass these two. Um, yeah, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult because I don't because so God willing, I will and I can pass these two accounts Monday. So I'm gonna have three fundings and I'm gonna get two new evals, God willing. So I'm either gonna have to. I am. I'm not gonna have any choice really, because when I have evals and funded accounts. I focus on my eval. I focus on passing the evals first, so I trade on my evals first. So I'm gonna have to, trade on I'm gonna have to trade on my two evals first, and then I'm gonna have to flicker between three. I'm gonna have to flicker between three funded accounts. So yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be interesting. To say the least. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Um, Prepared for this new weekly open. You know, we will see we will see how things goes. um, I honestly think we may be bearish, but who knows, we will see. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you for watching. Take care. See you. I may make another video tomorrow. We will see. But I will see you guys, God willing, Sunday. Take care of yourself, stay up, study the markets,